just gonna ask for these three to say something.
Present.
Okay, as soon as we get a go from those three, we're just gonna try to queue in. Okay, Rafflecopter is ready. Standing by for Shadows. Shadows is here. Standing by for Iris. Emacidia. Alright. Still standing by for, you know what, let me just type this out. Okay, standing by for Iris Emacidia. Is ready. Okay. Who is Sindred in?
He is literally Sindred. He just joined. He hasn't changed the prefix.
Okay, make sure you update your nickname. Did you read the requirements to participate? Are you materially prepared to join us?
He's on phone, so he might be slow to reply.
I'm sorry, say again?
He's on phone, so he might be slower to reply. Oh, you got everything.
Got everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna update your nickname here then. Was that Alpha? Oh, you're in my team. Okay, Alpha AD 0. I'm gonna guess you're 0. Okay. Let's get 0 channel, yes, and hashtag. So we're gonna queue in the DR Savage right now though, so don't really worry about that. Okay, I queued us in. If you're all tabbed out, all tab back in, click the commence button, and let's get the show on the road. Yeah, with regards to the nickname, like for me, that's the way that I check if folks actually read the requirements to participate. So I'm pretty insistent on that being followed because that's a predictor for a lot of other things. So, go ahead and pop your Pure Razor, your first 2 actions. When the gates go up, do not jump on the jump pad right away. Give folks a chance to touch the cache, touch the Praiser. And once you are done with the cache, step back away from the jump pads, away from the cache, under the Alpha and Delta markers that I just put up. And I said I was going to cover Sweep 2, so I better have this Perception in my pocket ready to go. Make sure you are 99 out of 99, just completely full holster. Don't step away at 97 or 98 out of 99. Make sure you stuff every single space of your holster with something. Light curtain and resistance. Oh, that's it. Light curtain and resistance potion are both 1 weight. Light curtain will help you out during Queen encounter. resistance potion will help you out if you're like healers die and you're bleeding to death during TA and Queen. That resistance potion can mean the difference between life and death, right? So don't skimp on preparation. Once we jump on this jump pad, like we're not gonna have access to the cache anymore. There's no return. There's no what do you call it? There's no, you can't lodestone back here or anything. So whatever you've got in your pockets when you step on these glowing circles is everything that you're gonna have access to once we're down there with swords out. Okay. So make sure you don't skip on preparation. 99 out of 99 or whatever your maximum holster is. Just fill every slot up. Make sure you bring what we're expecting you to bring, especially if you're pseudo healer and pseudo tank. Check each other, folks. Check your teammates. Make sure everyone's got pure on. Everyone's got re-razor on. Mouse over like reminiscence buffs for your teammates. If it doesn't look sane, then ask your teammate why they're bringing whatever they're bringing. Maybe you'll learn something, or maybe they'll fix themselves. Well, hopefully they fix themselves. We'll see. Oh, you were up there. Never mind. My bad. When do you slot in C3? During Soft and Rage. That's the intent. That was my intent for putting it on in the holster. But yeah, you're probably better off. Well, I don't know. I'm tempted to take it off the pseudo healer holster because it used to be like solemn. It was like solemn clarity. And then I changed it to that for pseudo healer, so you can still like, I don't know, like if you have like a banner effect up or something. I just didn't want there to be like some kind of conflict. But I don't know. The intent is to have Cure 3 on for Soft and Rage, and then just spam heals during Soft and Rage at Queen, so your team doesn't die to all the raid wides and stuff. Alright, there's someone in brown M&Ms. I don't know what that is. There's someone in what do you call it? Golem side. Have perception. Is perception covered over there? Oh, you have 6. What? You have 6 tanks? Okay. If you say you have 6 tanks, then all good. Over in golems we have, or not golems. Over in slimes we have 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna do like a modified no perception. So we're not gonna. No one should have perception loaded right now. So just make sure you're ready for TS. Make sure you open up your holsters, by the way, when you step away from the cache. It's easy to step away without clicking confirm. I actually did it just a few moments ago while I was outside, so don't be the person that jumps down on these circular pads and finds out that their holsters are empty because you stepped away without clicking confirm. And then our duelist, once again, will be Segijin Hikashi. So make sure, Segijin, you have Perception, Dispel, and whatever else you need for the duel. And you're also going to be percepting the hallway between Trinity Seeker and Dahu prior to your departure for your personal duel.
Okay,
So just
should
make
be all
sure
set.
you're ready. Okay. Okay. Standing by for a clear cache. Make sure you don't get AFK kicked or anything, by the way. Just move a little bit, jump, or turn on HUD layout while we're waiting for everyone to get ready. Are you actually on the cache, Kaguya? Or are you just up there? Okay. Alright. Last call for cash, last call for appraiser. Make sure you open your holster. Like, actually click the button for your Lost Finds holster. Make sure that looks the way you expect it to look. You should be at 99 out of 99, or, you know, whatever your maximum holster is. If you have 1 or 2 open spots, go back to the cache. Fill it up with 1 weight resistance potion or light curtain. Both good options. Light curtain was probably arguably a little bit better. But if you don't have light curtain, resistance potion will also be helpful. Empty space will never help. Empty space will not help you. I said I was going to do Aether Shield, right?
You did.
I did. Okay. Alright, for some reason I'm not seeing it. I thought I typed it out, but... Oh, I did. Okay, okay. There's just a lot of chat happened. Alright, sorry about that. So I've got Aether Shield, I've got Perception, our renders have their stuff. Okay, I think we're all ready. Yeah, Sir Spinal Tapper will be in charge of Golem side, so Delta Echo and Foxtrot teams, you're now under the direction. Sir Spinal Tapper, cache is clear. Appraiser is clear. Jump, jump, jump. Let's go, let's do this. Delta Echo and Foxtrot, go ahead and hop on down to Golden Gulag and voice chat, and we'll see you on the other side. Good luck with your encounter. Now talking Slime side only. Slime side only. Do not advance past the Alpha... What?
So much for that.
Oh, just do your best, and if I need to fill in any gaps for you, I'm glad to help.
We can help you fill in gaps if
He's
Girth,
already...
Girth is going to take red. Because I know he knows what he's doing. It looks like you've already all picked your golems there, huh?
Definitely. I
So,
also announced
all right.
this a bunch if you need any help on this as well.
Alright, well, if you guys are all comfortable with your golems and know where you're taking them, then I'm just going to leave that at that. Let's see, who's got blue golem?
I do.
Arthur? So, Ruse, you good cleaning the dot off of him? You gotta
Blue
assume
Golem
that...
on Lego stuffers is usually the one that talks
Yeah,
to casuals.
Yeah.
this one is blue golem.
The other blue is white golem, but
This one
they're both gonna die, FYI.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
alright,
is
well.
white golem.
Every golem will die in its own time.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, whoever's got the blue golem, just
I
make
don't-
sure your healer knows to assume the dot.
are you from ABBA or?
Everything.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Lemonade, ABBA,
If
this.
you haven't done, I don't know if other. I've only ran with ABBA once. If they do it differently, the way we do golems for this is we turn them all counterclockwise once, and that's the color of. So like this is blue, and then.
Yeah,
this
I
is
see.
white.
Yeah, blue, white, that's green, that's red. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yes, that's fine. So Girth has red. He knows to invul. Who wants to sweep traps?
So North Hall, that would be Garyon?
Garyon gonna sweep traps.
Are you
in the
comfortable
red?
sweeping the hall and red room? You just need the sprint. Okay, you're gonna do that. Perfect.
Cool. So if he's got that, and who's our last tank? King Kai. King Kai, can you sweep south?
There is no sweeping south.
There's no sweeper
okay.
south. We'll
it's
just both
oh,
pop
it's
our
just home?
invulns and go in. Yeah.
All right.
I'll home gang mine. He'll invuln his, and
Cool. Okay. Then that's it.
Kill
Anything-
order. For,
Kill
order
order
for
is going to be
anybody?
blue, white, green, and then red. I'll call
Yeah.
it out as we're moving from from one to the next.
And I know Skaldor knows what he's doing, but just in case that if there was a new tank on green, just remember when it gets buffed, start cycling your mitigation. It will hurt.
And as far as DPS goes, save your burst for when the white golem hits about 30% and starts casting compaction. We don't want that to happen. Red golem, no dots, please. We're just going to DPS it down until it hits about 15-20%, and then we're going to hold DPS for just a second until Girth moves it onto the pad and invulns, and then we're going to burst it down and finish it off. After they're all dead, we're going to move to the center and just AoE some brown golems down until the slime side finishes. And as far as I can tell, that's... I think I'm forgetting anything, right?
All tank roles are filled. Red Golem does have an interrupter. We have a bard over here. We just need a healer on each non-red golem, basically. So if you don't see a healer on there, please volunteer.
yeah, I'm not sure
someone
if I have a healer.
just- Yeah, I was gonna say, give someone toxic.
The green golem already has a healer. We just need one healer for each blue, so they can Asuna.
I think there's a healer on white golem already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, white golem's good. We need one for toxic casual. Need
Yeah.
Who's the healer in your party there?
I have this healer here. If you're gonna be my healer,
Dyslexia?
Yeah, okay, that's our healer. Perfect.
yeah.
That works out.
Just keep me up. I have a resistance medikit, so I won't get the dot.
Okay. Yeah, if you're just gonna medkit it, that's even easier.
Yeah. you might just need to not really heal me that much. Just
Yeah.
be there just in case.
Well, it's the first to die too, so the only
Yeah.
thing that hurts
Yeah.
is the dot.
Because if home gang goes off because I pop a trap, I'll definitely need
Oh,
more.
the trap. That's right.
It's funny. Sometimes in Lemonade we actually go blue then green just because blue dies before white even turns into white, and we're like, yeah, we don't feel like waiting. Go kill green.
Yeah, that's
But
that's
we're
fair.
we're
I
gonna
guess.
do the standard Lego order here with blue, white, green, red. No, that was like a new record for Knuckles' run not filling instantaneously.
Yeah, no, I know that took a while.
Yeah.
I guess
I'm
if
just gonna give him I'm gonna give Knuckle a shout, let him know we're ready here.
Yeah. And while we're waiting on them readying up, if anybody's got any questions.
The rest of us are just DPSing down the golems, Gino.
Yeah. If you don't have an assigned role, you're a hunt trained.
Yep. If you've only done slimes before this, you're going to kind of be surprised at how little there is to do.
I join golems every time, so I don't have to think.
Well, welcome to DRS, sir. Consider this the warm-up. TS will be a little bit more interesting after this, to say the least.
Gets ramped up pretty quick.
Yeah, right?
Since I've been doing this, like, I don't know how many clears I have now, 12 or whatever. At first I thought Trinity Avowed was the hardest boss, but now I'm on the fence that, like, Trinity Seeker is the hardest boss.
TA is easy, because the mechanics are really slow and you have plenty of time to think.
Yeah.
Versus, like, TS, it's like boom, 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 boom. You gotta just be constantly on your toes.
I'm glad you agree that it's not about like how hard the boss hits or like how lethal the mechanics are. It's just that TS is fast.
Yeah.
I think that TS takes less mental capacity, and you can listen to calls where TA expects you to pay attention to what you're doing. So early prog, it's harder to do TA than it is to do
Yeah.
TS.
This is true. When you're new,
Clears, Re-clears, I agree. TS is harder.
Yeah.
Also, I keep getting hit by Trinity Seeker's goddamn stupid ass orb, even though I'm looking away. All right, that thing can leave me the hell alone.
But if I was still tanking this, I would disagree with you guys until Kingdom Come. Now that I'm casting it, yeah, TS is a good, yeah.
I normally come in here as healer, so
I was gonna say last week I wound up like my party finder like broke, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna miss it. It filled, and then he reopened it for one slot, and I was like, healer, click go. I was like, I don't care. And oh my god, Scholar was like stupid easy. Our health didn't even move between Stone Skin 2, Shell 2, and then throwing up Sucker, and then having 10 Valors on top of it. It was just nothing. No one's health moved. I was kind of shocked at how easy it was to actually heal that.
wait, which fight?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, with 10 Valors, it was just
I've been in
nonsense.
I've been in some Trinity Avowed fights where the only tank dies, and then the pre-pseudo tank doesn't Stone Skin. So I've watched like my health go from full to like 30k, and then the dots start ticking. And that shit gets
Hey guys, this is the Green Golem healer. I just DC'd. I'm gonna probably have to shut down and restart.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we'll
I'll
probably
just
wait
Time
for
in
you
the
guys.
water gym.
Yeah, give us an unready with Knackle.
Just remember to move around, guys, just in case.
Anybody else?
We were
playing,
due for the disconnects to begin.
I remember that one run where we had one of our people. It was clockwork. They would DC at the start of every fight. Like as soon as the countdown hit, they were gone.
Yeah. We had to stop the countdown, and then they'd get back on, and then we start the countdown.
That was funny. That was funny. Every time, like once the explanations end, we're like, "Okay, see you later."
Dude, even last week there were a lot of what was it, Saturday? Saturday there were a lot of DCs.
What was going on? Was the server hiccuping like yesterday as well? Because yesterday I actually like DC'd twice, and every time I logged back in, it was like a queue of like 1,000.
I saw some people talking about stuff like that.
I think it's
There
gonna
was
be
some random
a
stuff, yeah.
consistent thing until probably Endwalker comes out. They're just
I
they're
assume
doing a
there's
lot in the
good stuff.
background.
That's fair, to be honest.
It happened with Shadowbringers release too.
I really think that this release is going to be pretty rough. I think people who took off from work are going to wind up not playing very much.
Well, no, because Shadowbringers was a large step up in the amount of players from Stormblood. So I think they're expecting a large step up from that. And Stormblood's launch was I took off for Stormblood's launch, and
Well, hopefully,
Shadowbringers was pretty damn smooth. The
Yeah.
problem is now they have 4 or 5 times the people right now before even launch day, and then that's probably going to double then. And they've been trying to do the server infrastructure, but they can't. Like they physically can't do it because of all the supply chain issues and everything. So I just don't see how they're going to survive it.
well, don't worry because half the people that took time off on the wrong date. Remember? So
Yeah, well,
so we'll be fine.
there is that.
Technically, that wasn't the wrong date on them. It was
No,
the
I
right
know,
date.
I know, but it's like I bet you there's a lot of people out there that couldn't reschedule it because Christmas holidays coming up. Everybody wants some time off. It's hard to reschedule. That time
Oh,
slot's
man.
gone.
See, I remember working with Bob, Tony, and when the Christmas holidays came up, no, you didn't get time off. You were expected to come in more.
Right?
I'm working right up to the 23rd.
That's not too bad. You get like a bonus for that stuff.
They usually send us home with like $100. That's nice.
You know what else I could see happen? I could see the server capacity being set to something that keeps them stable, but then we're gonna wind up with like 5,000 player login queues, and it's just
Yeah.
gonna suck.
I can.
And everyone's gonna HUD
I
layout.
believe that.
Yeah,
Because
everybody's,
we had crazy
Yeah.
login queues at the start of Shadowbringers as well.
Yeah.
they need to disable the HUD layout thing if they want to
they
stop
really
that.
do.
All right, made it back.
All right,
Alright,
so
welcome
Grim's back. So I'm gonna ready check us real. Well, actually, that'll ready check the whole raid. won't
No,
it?
it won't. No, it won't.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just
good.
You already check your party.
I'm just ready check your parties real quick. Just and then I'll give a shout to Knackle.
And D is good.
E waiting on 1.
Just trying to finish the water gem before we start.
I don't know if the retainer bells works anymore, because I tried doing that the other day, and it actually logged me out after 30 minutes at the retainer bell. So I'm not sure that works anymore. Alright, so F's good. E missing 1. How about D?
D is we're ready.
Alright, D's okay. Alright, and E is now ready. Cool. Now they have a DC. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Good shit.
Oh man, if we see like 5K login queues, I'm gonna log in, go to work, and then by the time I get home, I might be able to get on.
Yeah.
It'll be just like queuing into roulettes as a DPS.
5K isn't that bad. It's probably like, I'd say like 30 minutes maybe.
No.
30 minutes when you factor in, except for when everyone's going to HUD layout.
I'm kind of excited for how
Because you
bad
know,
the
everyone, there's
DPS
going to be
queues are
people that are
get.
going to HUD
Well-
layout for literally a week straight.
Oh yeah, of course. Because if there's a 5K queue, I'm never logging out.
Exactly. No one's going to. So the 5K queue is not going to move. It'll go like 4,900.
We'll have to manually disconnect people.
And then they're going to be, you know, I mean, they could just like take the servers down like for,
No,
30 minutes
no.
every like 24 hours to like
Give-
force people to log off.
Give mods a skill, an AoE that they can cast, and if it hits people, it DCs them. They teleport into Limsa and say, "Hey, everybody, move away from this bell, or I'm gonna kill some people." Just see who's paying attention.
I mean, now on the I guess the other side of it is if the servers wind up being unstable as well, well then everyone's just going to get kicked off left and right. So then the queue will actually move.
Oh yeah. I wonder, would it kick you out of queue if the server gets problems?
Possibly, but at least you have a chance to move up in it by logging back in quickly.
Imagine being like in a 5,000 queue, getting down to like 1,000, and then getting 90K.
Oh, you know it's going to happen. I mean, just look at New World. Look at Amazon like provides server architecture for how many businesses, and they couldn't even launch New World decently without massive queues.
Admittedly, the New World has a series of issues a mile long at this point. They just
Well,
had a new announcement
They just
today.
had coding issues at
Alright,
that point.
Let's ready check. We'll ready check again since they're ready checking again.
Well, more on that, you usually launch a game and have what you expect as your server capacity instead of the initial one because it will drop down over time.
Yeah,
So
I was
you
gonna
just-
say.
You don't build for the initial launch, you build for what you're thinking you're going to sustain at.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I feel like with all the cloud infrastructure and stuff that they do, they would even if they just spun up some servers like temporarily for launch and then just close them down as they needed.
You mean do what PSO2 did, where they started off with like 100 blocks, and then they slowly closed them down, and now they're down to. Well, now PSO2 is in maintenance mode, and they're down to 7. 'cause they
All
don't
right,
have a player base.
E's still ready. How about DNF?
Just double check.
Just because
yeah,
Knuckle said he
okay.
was ready checking slimes again.
Fair.
D is ready.
Just always assume I'm ready, Tony. If you're ready.
No, I already know.
I would hope so if you're talking. All right, F's ready. Cool. What do we usually go in 10 seconds after slimes after the countdown?
It depends on what they say. Usually they'll tell you, but it's either if they go in at 0, you wait 10 to 15 seconds. If they go in on 30, you wait to the end of the countdown.
It's
Okay.
Knackle, so he goes in at 0.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought he usually goes in at
varies.
0.
It varies based on host, so.
Yeah, I would say 15 seconds. We want to.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
keep it a
Easily.
little more even.
I'll call them tanks. Check your tank stance.
This is always the hardest part of these runs. Just
And-
getting started.
And for my bard, I do trust you, but I'm just saying this just in case. Let me tether the red golem. The last person I had got murked by the red golem.
Oh,
I know
jeez.
I know it's tempting to use one of your 2 dots, but don't do it.
All right,
Don't do it.
countdown coming, guys and girls.
Slime's going at
Gentlemen and
0.
ladies.
Yeah, so we wait 15. And then of course our North Hall tank, you're responsible for traps.
All right.
Hall and Red Room, please and thank you.
All right, we'll give it 3, 2, 1. All right, let's head in. That was 15. Alrighty, don't run ahead of the tanks unless you want to get blown up by the traps. We're just gonna kind of mosey on in here and start on the blue golem. DPS.
North Hall tank is down. Can we have a melee DPS volunteer for North Hall?
Looks like MW, whoever MW is going to go. Looks like Miros is on it. Thank you, Miros. Alright, blue golem is down. Let's head over to white, everybody. White. Remember, save your burst for when compaction starts. I guess blue tank can go up, whoever was on blue tank can go up there now and take over the golem's north hallway. Alright,
Got it.
start bursting the white. Burst the white down. Alright, white's clear. Let's head on over to green. Remember, the green one does start to hit hard, so see how we kill it easier just on that tank. Alright, so remember, no dots on the red golem here. Just use your regular abilities. When it hits about 15 to 20%, we're going to pause for just a second until he gets it on the pad, and we're going to blow it up. Alright, hold DPS, hold DPS. And burst it down now, burst it down. Alright, gather up in the middle. We're just going to AoE down these brown golems until hopefully Slime Side wins. Very nice. Nice and smooth. We'll get Gary on up at the end here. Oh, never mind, he's up now, so cool. Hopefully Slime will win. There it is. Alright.
Any dead?
I don't see any. If you're dead, speak now or forever hold your peace. But I don't see any. Looks like we're good.
EF and D are all alive.
Sweet. Gentlemen, thank you for your assistance in setting up golems. And everyone can head on back up to the main chat.
Yeah, anytime.
Yes, thank you, Sir Spinal Tapper, for handling Golem side.
I would thank the helping hands that I had as well from the tanks who are a little more familiar with it.
Yep, sometimes that's what it takes. That's leadership. Okay, I will take point here. You know what? I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna take point here. All tanks turn off your tank stance. I'll take lead here. Not a whole lot to go over here. Just with call-outs, I call out safe sides for fourfold mercy. Make sure you're on the correct side. I'm gonna call out safe side, so if I say like 1, 2, 3, 4 around the middle, then that's the safe side. I'm not asking you to touch the markers, okay? Just be in that direction, away from the cleave that is coming out from Trinity Seeker. You know the mechanic. It's the same one as in normal mode, just a little bit faster and less telegraphs, okay? If it near the end of the fight, usually the last mechanic we'll see is like an off-center mercy. It's gonna happen either north, south, east, or west of the center. Regarding the callouts for that, if it happens south, for example, I will call out something like 4 Bravo 3 blank space, 4 blank space, 4 Bravo 3 blank space. Just complete the square. Imagine that there is a 4th virtual marker right here, and then apply the call out logic accordingly. And as far as dodging fourfold, you don't really have to move a whole lot. Just this movement that I'm doing, the awkward dance club 2-step. This is the amount of movement you need to do for to dodge fourfold mercy. No more than this, or maybe the electric slide at the country club, or perhaps the box step. Point being, you don't have to do the big marathon by touching the markers to dodge. If you do that, then you're going to take a stack, because you're just dodging out too far. So make sure you guys don't do that. Okay, other than that, just follow call-outs. Team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks. Report when ready. Copy, Bravo. Alright, Echo is ready, Delta is ready, Charlie is ready, Alpha is ready. Stand by for Bravo and Foxtrot. Okay, Bravo is ready, standing by for Foxtrot. Copy Fox. Foxtrot, waiting on 1. Foxtrot is ready. All right. Sorry, I got mentally distracted. Okay, all teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. Take a hit of that smoked chicken, your Zephyr, your hot toast salad, chicken fettuccine, whatever. Tank stance check. Make sure your tank stances are off. I will be taking points here. 30 on the board. All right. As soon as we pull here, immediately go into lost actions and potions. Do not leave anything on the table. 20 seconds. No fizz range, right click, buffoonery please. No early pulling. 10 seconds, feel free to pop sprint. 4, 3, 2, I pull on 1. Engage. Let's go. Grade Y going out, please mitigate for your team. Four folds are coming out. Safe sides are 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2. Here we go. 3, 1, 4, 2. Look away from orb. Get away from flower. flower. Alright, get inside the boss's hitbox. Okay, I'm fixing its direction. I'm not going to rotate it. Get inside the boss's hitbox. Okay, I'm gonna keep it here. So tank stack up front. Alright, clear front. I'm gonna take a solo buster. If anyone shares with me, I'm dead. We're gonna keep it here. Radio leader is out. We're gonna stay here because we're gonna get chains soon. It's gonna be behind or in front. All right, so we're gonna break chains and be in front of a wall after this jumps. All right, break your chains and get in front of a barrier. Do not get knocked out of the arena. Okay, come back to the middle. Hold my burst there. Hold your burst. We're going to disengage here in a second. Okay, we're going to Bravo, to Delta, excuse me, Delta, North Delta. And we're just going to move over in front of the wall at 1, in front of the wall at 1, in front of the wall at 1, in front of the wall at 1.
Back.
Line on 1. Phase change to yellow. This is a laser. We'll take this lonely laser. Take a lonely laser. Oh, someone took a lonely laser. Okay. We're gonna stay stacked and bait triple laser. And when this comes out, just walk out of the way. Triple laser going out. Alright, we are on stone. Stone. Be on stone. Going to jump back to the middle once, and then it's going to be sand with 3 earth breath. Please aim, please rotate earth breath away from the team. Rotate earth breath away from the team. Here we go, it's going to be sand next. Sand, earth breath 1 out. Please rotate earth breath away from your team. Oh. Alright. Stone. Rotate earth breath away from party. Apologies if you already have the debuff. Triple laser coming out, just walk out of the way. And then return to the middle for mitigation. We have pushed intercardinal save spots, we have pushed the schedule ahead. Mechanics, intercardinal save spot. Okay. Come back to the middle. We're going to dodge one more set of Ifrits. Hold your burst, hold your 90s. We're going to 3 first. When we get back, safe spot is 2, 1, 4. 2, 1, 4, 3. Here we go. First is 3, 2, 1, 4, 3. Okay. There's the orb. Look away from orb. Get away from flower. Okay, stack up for chains after the flower. Come back to the middle after you break your chains. Don't force your partner to break it for you. Raid wide's going out. Get away from the north. I'm aiming a tank buster up here. Get away from the north. Tank buster coming out. Alright, coming up next is a sand or stone with a 4-fold in the middle between the slashes. So for the 4-fold it's 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3. We're starting on sand. So sand first, then 2, 1, 4, 3, then stone. Sand first, 2, 1, 4, 3. 4, 3, finish on stone, middle is stone. Stone. Alright, one more random December stone. We are on stone again. Look away from orb, get away from flower, dodge the grid before dodging the laser. Okay, dodge your grid first, then dodge your laser. Return to the middle for mitigation and healing. Red white going out. Get inside the boss hitbox. That team with the disconnected person is going to lose LB3. Yeah, we're going to hold DPS at 4%. We are going to hold DPS at 4%. We're at 6% right now. Get inside the boss hitbox. Hopefully that person doesn't. 4% sheathed weapons. Cease all damage. Cease all damage. We're going to walk out this last mechanic. Put your weapons away. Do not do any more damage. We're just going to walk this out. Easy pattern. We're going to get knocked to 3 or 4. If we're getting knocked to 3, then it's going to be 3. Blank space. Get knocked in the wall. 3 blank space. 4 Bravo. Here we go. 3 blank space. 4 Bravo. Here we go. 3 blank space. 4 Bravo. Dodge that a little too early there. Break your chains. Break your chains. Return to the middle. And then healer LB3 and then kill the boss. Red white going out. Kill the boss. Okay, if we for some reason see this mechanic, it's knockback or hide first, and then okay, it's gonna be easy pattern. Easy because it's dead. All right, kill. Loot your chest. Let's go ahead and get people up. I think one team. Yeah, alright, we have this Pokeball to deal with, but that's fine. Healers, as usual, follow the the res protocol. Alright, Segajin, thank you for sweeping ahead. Do not run ahead. There are traps up ahead. 6 traps in total, 3 in the room, 3 in the hallway. Please reveal all of them. Do not pop a trap without warning people nearby if that's what you are going to do. Okay, no one should be stepping on traps and then getting people murdered in here. We don't have the rises for that. Okay,
Is
looks
there
like
a DC still?
I don't know.
I'm logging back in finally.
There's one.
There, okay. Yeah, it was Grim Samson who was DC, but they're back now. But as a reminder, healer protocol for resing, make sure you stand on a body before popping Lost Arise. Stand on the body first, then pop Lost Arise. That's how you communicate to your fellow healers that you're on it. We don't want like 5 healers popping their precious Lost Arise to respond to a single corpse, because then they're probably gonna lose charges, and you know that's pretty bad. So we don't want that to happen. Okay, looks like all deaths are resolved. Bring it to my attention if that is not the case, but I am seeing no bodies. No bodies, no one's disconnected, or Pokeballing rather. Okay, Segajin Hikashi is going to do the duel. Segajin, whenever you're ready, go ahead and depart for the duel. And thank you for sweeping to Dahu. Okay, everyone at Dahu, just make sure you're behind the purple line. We don't want any accidental pulls on Dahu until the duelist has actually started the duel. So just hang out back here. I'm gonna get some markers down here while we wait. Alright, difference between normal mode and this. You're gonna get a number of dots overhead. 4 people are going to get selected for this mechanic. You're gonna get a number of dots overhead. Please find your way safely and promptly to a marker that matches the number of dots over your head. That will clear the way for a knockback safe spot later on in the fight. So if you guys don't do that, then we don't have safe spots to get knocked back to. So make sure you guys handle that promptly. Okay, don't try to greed like 3 GCDs or whatever, because it comes out really quick. Just immediately disengage and do your mechanic. Flare marks. We're gonna get flare marks like near the end of the fight. Just get knocked back to the south. That's the tank mechanic. Just pop a cooldown and get knocked away to the 3 or 4 marker. Or if there's some kind of issue where like there's no safe spot up north for some reason, which does happen, just I'll call it out then and be prepared to flex. But yeah, ideally we want the 3 and 4. We want the tank, the flare markers to go to 3 or 4 with like pop a cooldown for that. Other than that, just dodge all the shit. Get in front of the purple line when you're ready to go. We're not checking for food. We are not checking for shell. We're not doing a full ready check here. Get in front of the purple line if you are ready to go. We are not checking for food. We are not checking for shell. Standing by for Yuko Orca. Okay. Alright, looks like everyone's ready. We cannot do a countdown because we're in combat technically, so pulling at Eorzea time 9:35 roughly 15 seconds from now. 12 seconds. 9 seconds. 6 3 2 whatever. Okay, let's go. Don't use your last actions here, by the way. Just save it for guard. This boss does not have any rage. Double puddle, double dash, 2 sets of 2 puddles followed by 2 dashes. Alright, Dahu's about to turn. Look where he's going. Going south. Get out of the way south. Second dash coming back up north. Get out of the way. And then get out of the way of the 90-degree conal. We're gonna bring him back to the middle here. Make sure you don't stand underneath Dahu here. Because we're about to do the number mechanic. You need to see over your head. Ads are out, lines are out, numbers soon follow. Alright, everyone check your heads. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4 now, please. Alright, good job. We have all save spots. Shockwave coming out soon. Right then left. Alright, knock back the safe spots that are numbered individuals open for us. Alright, five blasts around the Dahu. Just avoid all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming up next is ads. Treat this like a tank buster, high healing on the tank. And everyone else AE down these ads as I try to stack them up in the center as best as I can. Here they go. First them down. Okay, 2 more are up. Alright, thank you. Repeating pattern. Puddle, shockwave numbers in that order, 1 set of each. We can get the puddles. Shockwave is coming out very soon. Shockwave coming out now. Right then left. Numbers. Get out from underneath. Dahu, make sure you have visibility over your head. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Please handle this now. Okay, flare stacks go south. Everyone else gets knocked north. We have all safe spots. Do not gap close after this knockback, please. Five breaths around the center once again. One. Do we have any dead? Alright, I don't think our duel is cleared, so...
The duelist died, yes.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for trying, Segajin. And we're gonna proceed. We're gonna proceed down the guard. Make sure you guys loot your chest here. I don't think there's any other corpse. let's go ahead and make our way down the guard. I don't see any other corpses here. Alright, let's have, as soon as I can get down there. Yeah, that happened. That happened to a lot of folks. That almost happened to me. Alright, let's get tanks up front. I'm gonna mess around with this thing. Take one. Let's have Rockwell be that. Two, this, and this. Alright, no, you're a healer. I'm sorry. Trying to click. Yes, okay, you're a tank. Okay, let's have our healers call out reflex. Let's have 2 healers, or pseudo healers as well. Or when I say healers, also pseudo healers. Call out reflex. Call out 2 dispels for the entire raid. 1 reflect per party. 2 dispels for the entire raid. Dispellers will be dispelling warrior during first phase. Reflectors will be reflecting during third phase. Do not slot in Lost Reflect right now because that is for the final phase. Make sure you slot in Steel Sting or Spellforge, whatever you discussed with your co-healer or whatever, your solo healer if you're a pseudo healer. Whatever you guys discussed, make sure you have Spellforge or Steel Sting on now. And then while you guys are handling that, I'm gonna go over tank stuff. White tanks are going to be tanking the majority of this fight. I will be tanking the Knight and the Soldier. Number 2, White 2, Girth Maximus will be tanking the Warrior and Gunner in turn. When we pull though, I will be pulling the Knight. Girth will be pulling the Warrior. Red 1, Toxic Casual, you'll be pulling the Soldier. And Gurion, you're going to be pulling the Gunner. Red tanks, when these 4 jump away, just turn off your tank stances, and the next thing you tank will be in phase 3, the second set of Aura Spheres. White 1 will be the first North Aura Sphere. White 2 will be the first South Aura Sphere. Red 1, you'll be the second North Aura Sphere. Red 2 will be the second South Aura Sphere. Chain 1, Rafflecopter, you're going to be West Turret. And Yuko, Chain 2 will be East Turret. Alright, let's take a look at our reflect situation and our dispel situation. Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot. Good. Dispel. Alright, let's get a second dispel, like a backup dispeller. Alright, Glass. Bastion and Glass are dispelling. Thank you for volunteering. So after this fight, we're gonna expect that we have 10 more dispels in our collective pockets at the very minimum. So that's just how I'm keeping track of it. Okay, not a whole lot much to go through here. Just follow callouts. For gunner mechanic, it's the gunner from the middle first that shoots, and then a turret on the side. You're gonna want to face your Mustadio 3/4 circle opening towards the correct direction there. Gunner will shoot first from the middle, and then turrets are interleaving from the east and west sides of the arena. Just line up with one, rotate accordingly. And everything else, just pay attention to callouts. Team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks, report when ready. Okay, Alpha is ready. Bravo is ready, Delta is ready, Echo is ready. Okay, Bravo, Delta, Echo's ready, Alpha's ready, Charlie's ready, Foxtrot is ready. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. Is there an order? Order for what? Yeah, just R check or just R check for the next, like starting from Phantom on. Yeah, okay, thank you. No, just make sure that they die at the same time. Okay, go ahead and pop food. Yeah, if they don't die at the same time, rewipe. Just oh yeah, I just read that like a parrot. Okay, 30 on the board. Tank stance check. Red tanks, white tanks. Make sure that it is on. All other tanks, tank stance is off. Make sure you pull with your tank stance on with your ranged pull spell. Even though we can start right up next to these guys, you still want to pull with your unmanned shield lob, lightning shot, tomahawk. Practice as if we had a real duelist. Okay, I know we don't have one, but you don't want to build up bad habits. 3, 2, pull on 1, engage. Immediately go into lost actions here. Raid wide going out. Second raid wide. Alright, good DPS, good job. Red tanks, go ahead and turn off your tank stance. Let's get the warrior to the wall first, then knight to the middle. Good movement by Girth Maximus. Thank you for sliding. Doing the wall slide. We are in Steel Sting, Steel Sting, Steel Sting. Please give tanks 1 and 2, white 1 and 2, Steel Sting. First, Knuckle Free requires Steel Sting, otherwise I'm not playing threat here. Thank you. And then give Steel Sting to the rest of your party as necessary. First bomb mechanic is Shield Omen. This is a knockaway mechanic from the center. Align yourselves 45 to 90 degrees from the approach of the knight. Bombs are not tethered. If you are tethered, your target bomb is small bomb. Bombs are not tethered. Tethers to small. Knockback 45 to 90 degrees from approach of the knight. Tethers to small. Tethered folks, when you land, run to the bomb that just exploded. Wait for the second explosion to hit. Clear. Get back into the fight. Knight is high. Warrior is casting boost. Please dispel now. Please dispel now. Please dispel now. Raid wides are going out. Protect your teammates. Alright, next is Tethers to Win. Okay, even out DPS. Warriors a little back behind. Tethers to Win, followed by Find the Safe Quarter. If you are tethered right now, you are going to Green Wind. If not, you're going to Purple Gravity. Tethers to Win. Knight is casting Shield Omen. We are finding the safe quarter around the knight in the middle. We're staying in the hitbox. In the hitbox. Towards the south, a little bit south. Alright. Warrior is boosted. Please dispel. Raid wides are going out.
Warriors high.
Warriors very high, yep. Tank busters going out. And then repeat of mechanics starting with the next invuln tether. It might change. Be prepared to deal with that, viewers. Alright, Spellforge, Spellforge, Spellforge. Give white tank Spellforge first, then everyone else. Thank you. Knight is high. Try to keep them even, folks. Don't just autopilot here. They need to die at roughly the same time. Bomb mechanic, Sword Omen. Find your safe bomb out on the edge. Bombs are tethered. If you are tethered, your bomb is big bomb. Tethers to big. Find your safe bomb out on the edge. Tethers to big. No tethers to small. Get on the edge. Do not be in line with the knight. Once again, tethered. When you land, run to a bomb that just exploded. Wait for the second explosion to hit. Clear. Get back in the fight. Warrior is boosting. Wait for the boost to finish casting. Alright. Please dispel the warrior. This is enrage cast. Oh no, that's not rage. That's the normal mechanic that happens. Alright, good job. Spell Force Steel Sting no longer required for the rest of this dungeon. Wait for me to pull the soldier to the wall first. And then the gunner to the middle, please. Thank you very much. Try to stay between the ads, guys, because we'll be in range of healer stuff if you do that. Alright, small balls turn to frogs. Follow the frogs one jump. We will create a safe spot between them. Safe spot is towards 3. Pay attention to your Mustadio circle. Get in position now. Aim your opening. Oh shit. Towards the gunner in the middle first. And then a turret on the side. Clear. Get back in the fight. Critical rolls. If you died, please say something. Small busters going out. Dark Knights do not second pot. Dark Knights do not second pot. Unless you're not putting resistance elixir. Raid-wise going out. Alright, keep the HPs even. Good job. Alright, chain tanks, go ahead and turn on your stances. Get ready for your turrets. They're coming out. Turrets are coming out. Please get control of your turrets now. Practice as if you actually had a duelist. Alright, kill these turrets, everyone. Invuln that sniper shot now, please. Invuln now. Okay. Kill the second turret. Raid-wise are going out. Kill the second turret. Alright. Stand by for hot and cold. If it is hot, it is a pyretic effect. You are sheathing your weapon and ceasing all movement. If it is cold, okay. Sheathe your weapons, cease all movements, put your hands up, controller down, wait for pyretic to fall off. Alright, continue fighting. Alright, second gunner mechanic. This time we are following untethered soldiers. They're going to jump twice. They are the safe spot.
Soldier a little high.
Soldier's a little high. Oh, I forgot to go over the fuck mechanic. Safe spots. Safe soldiers on 4 and 2. They're going to jump twice. They are the safe spot. Okay, all of south. If you see this, all of south is safe. Okay, all of south is safe. Rotate your opening towards the gunner in the middle. They're still going out. Okay, turn on the side. Or not. Alright, reflectors, get in position. I did not go over there, so that's not bad. Chain tanks, make sure you turn off your tank stance. Don't take control of this. White tanks, take control of your thing. Invuln the marker, and then turn your tank stances off. Red tanks, go ahead and turn your tank stances on. Okay, don't get parried, don't get reflected. Alright. Red tanks, DPS, get in position. Second orbs coming out, reflect second pattern. Red 2 out of position. Okay, you guys swapped already. Healer LB3 ASAP. If you've got dead people, healer LB3 as soon as you can. Safely do it. Alright, good job. Check for dead. Don't assume that your healer LB3 got everyone. I don't see any corpses on the ground. Good job. Go ahead and loot your single chest and make your way to Phantom. Yeah, I forgot to go over the reflect mechanic. Like, that's my bad. I'm just like forgetting stuff today. I don't know. It just feels like a slow day, I guess. Yeah, that's exactly what you do, Arden. Which way? I don't know. I'm usually not the person to ask here. Usually, like, a bunch of people will pick one side or the other, and then I'll just go along with wherever there are more people. So it looks like the overwhelming vote is nothing. It looks like we're all here at the entrance, which is fine too. That's okay. If that's the case, then I'm just gonna pull between 2 and 3, and we'll just go wherever. Oh wait, a whole bunch of people just suddenly broke right. Is it a 4-day? Are we feeling 4? Are we feeling like 4?
Saturday's run was 1.
Oh, is that the rule? Does it toggle every other run? All right, let's go to 4. Let's go to 4. And if it's not 4, then I'm blaming. I'm gonna take all of your names and write it down in my diary. And I'll just be like, these people cause me to lose uptime. Like Phantom. All right, team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks and report when ready. Just make sure that we're not leaving people behind. Oh, what is that? I just saw a 4 thing. What is that? What is that? I feel like I have that, but I don't. Yeah, I have that somewhere. I gotta dig it out from my what do you call it? My retainer. I'm pretty sure I have some of those. All right, Alpha is ready. Bravo is ready. Standing by for Charlie through Foxtrot. Charlie ready, Delta ready, Foxtrot ready, same way for Echo Team. Alright, Echo is ready, all teams are ready. Once again, I am pulling over to forward tank stance check. I should be the only one with tank stance on at this point, so all other tanks who are tanking stuff during Queen's Guard, make sure it's off. 30 on the board. Not checking for food, not checking for shell. If you have any lost actions remaining, charges remaining, feel free to use it here, because you're probably going to lose it going to TA, like I will. So use what you have left in the tank, don't pop anything new. And we're going to pull over to 4, because it's a 4-day. But be prepared to hustle over to 1 if this is not the correct gamble. What the hell? Why is there a star up there? Alright, well, that sucks. Oh, are you planning for the star to burst? When we inevitably go to 1? Gonna have bad luck at this? Alright, read wide's going out. Just follow call out spot. I'm gonna bet my salted earth here. I'm moving near the pot. I'm gonna start my burst. Oh shit! It's a 4-day, alright. We're gonna go hang out here for a little bit, keep our uptime. And then we're gonna walk with a donut. Because that's what a successful gamble looks like. Alright, here we go. Don't get ahead, don't fall behind. Walk with a donut. I'm walking the death wall. Alright, over to Charlie. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit. We are waiting for 3 flashes on Delta, then we're going to move into Delta. So it's easy to say call it after the fact. 1, 2, 3, switch lanes. We're going to wait here and wait for 3 flashes on Charlie, then we can go back. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Charlie, we are now seeing ad phase. Healers heal up the white ads. Everyone else kill the red ads. And don't assume someone else has the mechanic. Alright, second wave. Third and final wave. Benny works on these ghosts if you haven't used it yet. Alright, interrupt middle. Nice, good job. Okay, I have perception. I will be sweeping for traps after this. Alright, there are traps up ahead. I am sliding in perception. Make sure you loot your chests. Fragment of loss with a possible fragment of deception. Alright, don't tailgate me. I'm sweeping for traps now. Okay, there's one. Alright, bad trap in the hallway. Do not auto run, do not auto brain. Mindfully, manually make your way down to TA. Don't take blind corners either, okay? Because, especially after the stairwell, don't just immediately hang left and then blow yourself up along with 20 other people. Okay, stand by for all traps. Are revealed. All traps are revealed. Go ahead and make your way down to TA. Do not auto run. Do not auto brain. Take the time that you need to do this safely. Oh, see, I saw that. That was close. Or maybe it was a net. Maybe that's a network artifact. I don't know. All right, good job. Aether shield tanks. Go ahead and load up your aether shields. Pseudo tanks. Go ahead and load up stone skin. We're gonna want shells out now, so start giving out shell. Also coordinate. Let's not have like all healers pop shell and then give it out here at TA. And for Alpha Team, I have Aether Shield. Okay, let me go up to our full host plan so I don't forget anything. Alright, so I'm not going to explain all the mechanics. I'm just going to explain a few call-outs here. Everything else, so just pay attention while we're doing mechanics. If this is your first time here and you don't understand what I'm saying, that's okay, because no, you're not going to have context within which to place this information. That is okay. All right, so sword mechanics. I better get these markers out on the field first before I start talking about them. Okay. Numbered markers on the field is safe spot candidates for the sword mechanic. I'm going to call out 1, 2, 3, or 4. That corresponds to the 1, 2, 3, or 4 tile on the board. That square is not getting cleaved by any swords. However, you will need to get hit by a sword. So whatever safe spot I call out, move 1 square north, south, east, or west of that safe spot to resolve your overhead temperature to whatever you need to get it to. Okay, the first 3 weapon mechanics are require you to go to neutral temperature, just like in normal mode. If you can remember this fight in normal mode, the second 3 weapon mechanics require to resolve a elemental brand. So whatever your elemental brand is, finish your current mechanic opposite your elemental brand. So for example, if we're going into elemental brand swords and you get an elemental brand of too hot and you have an overhead temperature of too hot, you need to finish the mechanic at too cold because you have an elemental brand of too hot. Okay, that will require you to get hit 2 times in sequence, not at the same time, for a sword pattern, if you get that specific pattern. And then if you're and then for bow pattern, it's possible to not be hit at all. So that's all that is. And then require for a quick march, that is 2 squares. Just for the first 2 times you see it, just start in the middle. Don't even think about it. No need to think about it, rather. Just start in the dead center tile where TA is standing right now, or flying, rather. and then aim your quick march towards the place that will resolve your mechanic, and then march it out. That will take you far enough. Trust that it will happen. Don't try to sprint. Don't try to lost swift, and please don't lost impetus here. And that's all I got. TA is hard. Don't expect this to be a cakewalk easy fight. If this is your first time here, listen to callouts and do what you think you need to do. If you die here, it's not the end of the world. Just relax. Don't get flustered and learn from your death. Okay, you're not going to learn anything if you're stressed out. Okay, like if you're embarrassed about dying at TA, don't worry about it, because like everyone, it's like a rite of passage, right? Everyone's gonna die here the first time they get here, because it's a genuinely hard fight. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of flashy effects and stuff. So, we're a little bit ahead of schedule, and I don't particularly have anything going on later today. So if we wipe here, we wipe. No big deal. We'll just hop back out of the instance and try again. I will commit to a makeup pull if the run ends here. So don't just turbo quit if you've got time for another attempt. All right, as I mentioned earlier, Aether Shield tanks, get your Aether Shields on. Pseudo tanks, pop, slot in Lost Stone Skin 2, and you're gonna cast that at the before and after every Glory of Bozja cast. Okay, I'll call it out. No need to memorize the cast, but I'll call it out. It's gonna sound like Stone Skin 2, Aether Shields, Heavy Mitigation. That's the call out for you to pop Stone Skin 2. And I'm gonna ask that you guys do it both before and after, because there's a raid wide, like a pretty hefty bleed effect that goes out, and having a second cast of Stone Skin 2 will help out your healers. And then pseudo healers, make sure you have enough charges of Lost Cure 4. You do not want to be dodging mechanics while replenishing your charges of Lost Cure 4. Alright, that's all I got. Make sure you get shelled up. If you have shell, get in front of the purple line. Team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks. Report when ready. Alright, Delta is ready. Okay, Bravo is ready, Echo's ready. Alpha is ready. Stand by for Charlie. Okay, Foxtrot. Stand by for Charlie team. Is that Charlie? I know your team lead, I just forgot which team. Okay, that's Charlie, okay. Yeah, this fight is 10 minutes. It's gonna be over. You chose. I'm honored. All right, Charlie is ready. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. You need at least 10 minutes of food here. So make sure that is the case. Tank stance check. I should be the only one with tank stance on here. 30 on the board. And here we go. We are committing to this countdown, so if anyone ends up disconnecting, we are not canceling the countdown. Sometimes that does happen. No fizz range right click buffoonery, please. No early pulling. 15 seconds. 10 seconds, popping sprints. 4, 3, 2, pulling on 1, engage. Tank stack up front. Prepare for the buster, shed buster. Please share this with me. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation now. Alright, weapon. mechanics going out shortly. Pay attention to the calls. Behind, get behind. This is Mercy's behind. Okay, coming up next is in front or out. Alright, everyone get out. This is circle around the boss, 8 yards or bigger. Flash, get out. Okay, get in front of the boss. Get in front of the boss, in front of the boss. We are going into sword pattern. Okay. She's gonna go untargetable here in a second. So don't start any new bursts. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Be at 0 by the end of 2 slashes. You have 2 chances to get this right. Once again, I am calling out the safe spot. Your answer is next to the safe spot. First safe spot is 4. First safe spot is 4. Your personal answer is next to 4. Diagonal is not correct. 2 is not correct. AN, who's this? Alright, safe spot is 2. Safe spot is 2. If you still need to get hit, your answer is next to 2. Diagonal is not correct. Standing on 4 will definitely get you killed. Stack up on boss, stack up on boss. Aether Shield, Stone Skin, 2 heavy mitigation now, please. And then Stone Skin 2 again. Help out with the bleed. Okay, everyone get behind. Alright, tank stack up front. Do not pop mitigation yet. Everyone take a look at your quick march debuff. Think about which way that's going to take your character. Stack buster. Please mitigate. Alright. Aim your quick march away from the column of fire. Going at delta in 3, 2, 1. Got a free trip to the fire field. That's happens. Don't worry about it. If that person re-raises, please try to rescue them if possible. Alright, take a look at your overhead temperature. Be at 0 by the end of 1 set of arrows. There's no extra mechanic here, just walk it out. Walk out to the correct square. Arrows are resolving now. Stack up on boss, stack up on boss. We're gonna take the glory here, and then we're going to move to the middle. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, heavy mitigation now. Okay, we're going to the middle. Okay, get out, get out, get out. There's a circle around the boss. Spin, flash, get out. Alright, stack on 3, stack on 3. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Think about what you need to be hit by to be at 0 by the end of this mechanic. Take a look at your quick march direction. Your character will march in that direction in a few seconds. Stack on 3. Healers, please heal us after this hits. Rotate your character. There's a thing you need to get hit by. We are marching in 3, 2, 1. Walk. Return to the middle after the quick march ends. Just gonna stay here. Return to the middle. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, heavy mitigation. And as a reminder, there's no like directional requirements. Just stay in front of the boss because we're going into hard mechanics here, and she's gonna shoot. Or the front will be clear rather. Get in front of the boss. Just aim towards 3. In front of the boss. Okay, she's gonna adjust just a little bit. Alright, once again, full downtime when she goes away. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Okay, we're going into Elemental Brand. Take a look at your Elemental Brand. Think about what you need to be hit by. Oh, why did I do that? To be opposite your Elemental Brand. Okay, full downtime mechanic. And here we go, I'm calling out safe spots. First safe spot is 1. First safe spot is 1. Your answer, your personal answer is next to 1. Diagonal is not correct. Okay. Second safe spot is 2. Second safe spot is 2. If you still need to get hit, your answer is next to 2. Diagonal is not correct. Alright. Stack on boss. Aether Shield, Stone Skin, 2 heavy mitigation now. Make sure you guys are using your lost actions, by the way, and potions. Okay. Get behind the boss, get behind the boss, get behind the boss. Alright, Unseen Eye coming out from Charlie. Please avoid where the ads are going to shoot. Okay, Inner Cardinals, pop your sprint, do not run yet. Wait for the Unseen Eye to resolve. Go to Delta now, Delta now, Delta now. It's okay, don't get flustered. Alright, take a look at your overhead temperature. Take a look at your elemental brand. Think about what you need to be hit by. You might need to be hit by nothing. If you need to be hit by nothing, treat the blank space as an invisible arrow. Take a look at your quick march direction. That is 2 squares, non-sprint. With a quick march, put it all together. Get 2 squares away from the destination tile. We are marching in 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Alright, stack up on boss. Tanks against the wall. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Okay, tank stack against the wall. Healers, yeah. Okay. Healer LB3 now. Getting range of your people. Healer LB3. We're going back to the middle. Okay, get out, get out, get out, get out. This is the circle around the boss. Get out. Apologies to you who are stuck in animation lock there. Alright, stack on 3 once again. Respect this mechanic, please. If we see it. Or just assume we'll see it. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Alright, let's recover our dead folks. Good job. Loot your chest at... I just took the markers away. Loot your chest at Alpha. Don't advance past the Alpha marker, please. Let's resolve our deaths. Okay, good. I think that's it. Alright. New folks. New folks, come down to the trap room. Okay, there is a pink trap here. Do not pop it, just get close to it. Get as close as possible. I'm not going to do this actually, but the goal here is that I'm going to do a countdown, and after the countdown, just step on the trap, or everyone step on the trap after the countdown, and then make your way over to jump across the jump pad after TA, and you're going to open the way towards Minotaur. And everyone else not doing this, don't walk ahead to the queen. We don't want to pop the queen cutscene. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. Okay, at 0, just step on the trap, and then whoever gets to the Minotaur cage first wins. Oh, you got Shikuchi. Well, Shikuchi's not cheating. It's the people who pocket Lost Swift, because sometimes people do that. It's alright, it's already popped, so don't worry about it. First minied person to get through the gate, just take a few steps in. It looks like it's going to be Scrumble Blomblow is the winner. Yep, we can see that you won, but you need to take a few more steps in, sir. There you go. Alright. Do not go off the traps. Do not go off the stairs here. There are traps wait for me to give the all clear. I'm gonna invuln and sweep this. All right, don't go off the stairs. Do not go off the stairs. Sprint, invuln, running the pattern. Oh wait, actually. What the hell? Okay. Okay, I do not have Living Dead anymore, so another tank. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think there's like some lag or something. Just hug the wall right. Hug the wall and go to the right down the stairs. Hug the stairs. Hug the right wall. But there is no trap if you hug the right wall after the stairwell on the way to Minotaur. Oh, I gotta answer the door. BRB. So I need to AFK for like hopefully not more than 5 minutes because the Amazon driver decided to drop off my neighbor's packages at the wrong house, so I need to walk these over. So just HUD layout or something. Don't get AFK kicked. I'll be right back. All right, coming back. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's get our trap sweep stuff straightened out here. So let's get 2 tanks per marker. I think we had like 9 of them, 9 tanks, so just almost every tank should be employed here. If you've why did I do that? I'm sorry. Experience does not matter if you've not done this before. Does not matter. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's have Skuldar, why don't you swap with a Rafflecopter? And Rafflecopter, you're gonna be bait 3. Okay. We should have pure Invones as trap sweep unless like a Dark Knight really wants a trap sweep for some reason. But I don't think that's the case. Okay. So marked tanks will be primary ad bait. During ad phase, when this boss hits 70%, you're going to turn on your tank stance and immediately run over to your marker. Unmarked tanks, you are trap sweeping for your marked tank partners, so you're going to walk with your tank clockwise to the next marker when the ads come out. We're going to resolve, we're going to wait out the, entrapment, and then you're going to run you're going to pop sprint, pop invuln, run the quarter lap around the outside ring. There's only 1 trap to pop, so once you do that, then your job is complete. Just come back to your tank partner and then run. Just be a backup tank in case your primary ad tank goes down. While I'm getting these out, let's get our reflectors and dispellers, 4 of each. Please do not be shy. Again, if you are not comfortable, that is okay. Everyone has to learn to do a critical roll at some point. So 4 reflects, 4 dispels. Just call it out. Doesn't matter what team. Reflect, dispel, reflect. 5 reflects called out. Let's get 3 more dispels called out, please. Again, it does not matter what your experience or comfort level is. We just need to get this done. Yeah, there we go. We've got enough dispels. Okay, we got plenty of dispels. So 4 reflects, 4 dispels. The first 4 that called it. Just make sure you guys go to the inner ring. You are reflecting a ball of fire. I'm pretty sure it's like exactly the same size as the reflect mechanic orbs in Queen's Guard. So wherever the ball of fire shows up, just reflect it. And then dispellers, you are dispelling and hitting with a dot, a ball of earth. Okay, you're dispelling a very substantial stone skin, and then you're hitting it with a dot just to make sure it takes damage and dies. Everyone else who is not assigned to anything specific, when the ads come out, just immediately evacuate to like a numbered marker and wait until the first push-pull mechanic. Okay, thank you, Pixis, for that picture. Pixis just pasted a picture of the push-pull debuffs. So if this is your first time here, or if it's been a while, take a look at Raid text chat and identify the debuffs of concern and where to stand to resolve them. You can see that there's a notch right here under each numbered marker. If you get the debuff with lines, that is a pull. If you get the debuff with the pink cloud, that is a push. Okay, it will knock you to one side or another of these notches. They are at 45-degree increments around both the large and small rings. If you're not in a notch, you're just gonna get knocked into a death wall, right? That's all I got. Tanks. Are any tanks not super comfortable with what they're doing? We can do a drill just to help you like preload in your head what you need to do if necessary. Aggressively eating. You know what? Yeah, I forgot to say that. Okay, so the first like 5 times that I did this fight, like for some reason I couldn't really understand. Like when I saw the debuff with lions, like where do I stand? Like for me, it took like 5 pulls to get this right. So the way I remember it is that the debuff with lions, Minotaur is eating spaghetti. That is a suck in, and then after dinner, Minotaur Lord is partaking in a cigar, blowing out smoke. That is a pushback effect. Debuff with lines of spaghetti. Pink cloud is cigar smoke. So just figure it out accordingly. So, alright, I'm gonna assume. I think all tanks are familiar with what they need to do. I recognize all of these names actually. Okay. It looks like we're all squared away. Does anyone have any questions as to what they need to do? If you are not specifically tasked with something, just stay on number, and until the first push pull, then scatter.
I have a quick question. So for the push pull, are we just going, so looking at the person right now that's on 1, or are we just going, getting pushed or pulled within that kind of white space forward and back, or is it going to be like to the left and right of 1, so we're not hitting
Oh,
the
okay. So
walls?
just front and back here.
Okay,
Like you're
great,
never
thank you.
gonna get knocked left or right. That's what.
Okay,
Like these are
Okay.
specifically sized.
Okay.
Pretty much exactly how far the push pull happens.
got it.
Like
Perfect.
if you're on the front edge here and you get pushed back, you're gonna get pushed back into the death wall.
Okay.
Alright. Does anyone else have any questions? Put a message in. All right, it looks like we're just memeing about spaghetti now. So looks like we're ready. All right, I'm gonna tank this boss. Tanks 2, 3, and 4. Tank stances off until the ads show up. When the ads show up, as a reminder, turn your tank stances on. Pull with provoke to your respective numbers, and then follow up with your unmanned shield lob, lightning shot, tomahawk, whatever you got. And then we're going clockwise as a reminder. All right, team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks. Report when ready. And we are not checking for food. We are not checking for shell. Nothing specific. Yeah, stay on your number for DPS. Just stay on your number until the first push pull, because there's like bombs and stuff, or there's traps rather, that our trap sweeps are going to take care of, and they are guaranteed to be gone by the time first push pull happens. But until then, just stay on your marker. Don't follow your, like, when you see a tank pull an ad, don't like just absent-mindedly like DPS it and follow it, because this floor is going to turn yellow for entrapment, and it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. I've seen many DPS get caught out here unawares and then explode themselves on a trap, and then that's just more arise that we're going to have to use that is totally preventable. So just don't do it. Don't greed it too hard. Oh yeah, and then speaking of greed, final thing, don't blow up Stigma Lock Lord. This boss itself is not dangerous. It's the ads. So save your juice, save your special sauce for the ads. Do not use it during your opener here for Stigma Lock Lord. We get this down to 70%. The boss will jump to the middle, and then that's when ad phase starts. It's the ads that are dangerous. Okay. Let's see here. Alpha ready, Charlie ready, Foxtrot ready, Delta ready. Let's see here. Bravo ready, Echo waiting on 1. Okay, so we're waiting on Echo. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I died to this trash fight like 5 times before it finally like sank in my head what I'm supposed to do. Because it's not just the push pull, it's like the devastating bolt. Like if the ads get loose, like just random shit will happen. So just be on top of what you need to do. No, they don't stay on 1 the entire time. I did not say the entire time. I said until the first push pull. Once the first push pull happens, I'll actually tell you guys to scatter, because the next thing that happens is going to be a devastating bolt and then a bunch of puddles. What you do not want to do is spam up like the one marker, for instance, because all of you guys were stacking there. You don't want to spam that up with AE pools, because your tank is still moving, and they're gonna have to walk through that. Don't force your tank to have to like navigate that. So spread out after the devastating bolt, after the first push pull. Well, I mean, I actually don't recommend that, Girth, but you do you. I don't recommend that. I've just seen many DPS get caught out here for the traps. Yeah. Just be safe, especially if this is your first time seeing this. Just stay on the one marker until the first push pull. Alright. Okay, Echo is ready. All teams are ready. We're not checking for food. We're not checking for shell. Just fly over the puddle. I don't know if you're joking or not, but just be safe. Just stay on the one marker, or just stay on any numbered marker rather, until the first push pull when the ads come out. All right, here you go. 30 on the board. Okay, once again, tank stance check. I am pulling this. No fizz range. Right click buffoonery. This is the 15 yards right here. Slow burn unless you are a marked tank. Marked tanks just immediately blow this up because you're not doing any melee anything during ad phase. 3, 2, pulling on 1, engage. I'm going to take a small buster here. Okay, everyone find your knockback. Okay, arm's length sure cast now. I'm seeing a little bit of legs. Alright, dodge these triple whacks. The further out you are, the more you have to run. Just keep that in mind, range folks. Alright, ad time. Get in position. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, 2. You are out of position. Tank stance check. Make sure your tank stance is on. I was looking at that from the wrong direction. Let's take our dogs for a walk. DPS, just sit tight on the numbers until the first push pull. Get to your safe spots. Trap sweep, pop sprint, pop in, bone run the quarter. DPS, you are still on your numbers. Take a look at your debuff. Get into the correct side of your notch to resolve the debuff. Alright, scatter. Okay, get into a notch. Ring is unsafe.
3 tanks are dead.
Okay. Alright, it looks like our ads are still under control, so I'm not too worried about this. Okay, looks like orb mechanic was failed. Debuffs are out. Just gonna remove this. I think this started. Get into a notch. Get into a notch. Okay. All right, debuffs are resolving now. Get into a notch. Get into a notch. Let's get that ad under control. Spread out a little bit because these pros are getting
Into a notch.
Get into a notch. Okay, respect the balls. Respect the balls. Tanks 2, 3, and 4 turn off your tank stance. Okay, AE going out. If anyone has dice, find a cluster of dead people and roll it. There's no LB3 here, so let's get our dead people up. Take those rapid bolts outside, away from everyone, out to the edge. Okay, everyone make your way 20 yards away. There's going to be a big circle around the boss, 20 yards or larger. Take that out. There's going to be one more set of 3. Take the next set of 3 out. Alright, Everyone else stack up in the middle. We're baiting Crushing Hoof. Alright, you know what that means? Get away. Alright, come back in. Dodge this triple whack. Okay, I am aiming a buster north towards C, up towards 3. Get away from me. Alright, if we have any dicers, this is a really good time to do it. Knock back, arm's length sure cast now, please. Arm's length sure cast, and then dodge the triple whack. Raid wide going out soon. Just a normal raid wide. Alright, it looks like we're doing a mass casualty recovery here. Alright, loot your chests in 3 and stand by. We are not going ahead. Let's resolve our deaths first. We are not moving ahead. We are not moving ahead. Let's resolve our deaths first. If we run out of Lost to Rise here, we're going to ask people to depart the instance. Sometimes it's like this, so like it's not, of course it's not ideal to have people on the ground, but I mean, you can't help it if people are here for the first time, so don't get too hard on yourselves.
All deaths resolved.
Alright, good job. Okay, all deaths are resolved. Make sure you loot your chest here. This is the last piece of prog-related loot that you're gonna get in this dungeon. And let's make our way towards the queen. The queen chest is a bonus chest, so you get a random like full augment from it. But other than that, it's just like stuff that's like a pet that you can choose to sell for a little bit of change in the marketplace. I think it's a guaranteed fragment of deception, which is not, I don't think it's worth that much anymore. And then of course, everyone's favorite fragment of loss. Alright, let's get our paladins and gunbreakers over on the left here, under safety Dorito. I'm gonna give just 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then 4, and then 5. Okay, we're only expecting tanks 1 through 3 to tank here. 4 and 5 are backups. And then I'm safety Dorito. Ideally I'm not tanking. So for what it's worth, we do not have a duelist with us, of course, but just still you wanna practice as if you had a duelist. So make sure you guys, make sure you guys are on top of your threat rotation. I mean, you know what to do, your champion. So okay, our Girth Maximus will be leading us off, so only Girth should have tank stance on now. Every other tank should have tank stances off. We're gonna do some mechanics. Girth Maximus will be involing the first cleansing slash, the two hits of cleansing slash. After the second hit, tank number 2, Skuldar Pendragoon, will be turning on tank stance and provoking. We're gonna do more mechanics, and then Skuldar will take his cleansing slash, 2 hits, and after that, Garyon Mugala will be anchor. All right, let's get reflectors and dispellers called out, 4 of each. Okay, reflectors called out. Also, if you have light curtain, if you have 2 light curtains rather, feel free to help out with the reflect mechanic. Still need 2 more dispels called out. It should be like the same people from Minotaur. Yeah, I'll tell you what you need to do. I'll tell you what you need to do, but we need to find out who's doing what first. So, dispellers, call it out. I'm assuming you're still dispelling Ari. And then I think that's only 3 though. Alright, let's get a 4th dispel called out. I'm only seeing 3. Because folks might have swapped it out for like Lost Your Eyes or something. That's why we reassert it here. Actually, if you're... Okay, there we go, 4. Alright, we have 4 dispellers. There's going to be 4 things to debuff on the queen during the 2 like dispel phases. Just don't assume that you only have to do it once because there are 4 of you. There's 4 buffs, there are 4 of you. Don't assume that you only have to dispel once because your code dispellers might be dead. So just keep dispelling until all buffs are gone. At the same time that is happening, reflectors and folks with light curtain, you're reflecting the same orb ideally. I'm not going to carry that baggage in here. Just make sure you guys reflect the same orb that I call out. I'm going to call out the one either dead center or one that is like... You know what? Maybe it's the markers. I'm going to call out the one that's either dead center or on the Bravo, the 2 square, the Alpha, or the 1. Okay, I don't have them like dead center on those tiles because sometimes it overlaps with the orb because the orb will show up like dead center on those tiles. So either dead center of the arena, that dead center square, or on the 1 Alpha, Bravo, or 2 squares, immediately north, south, east, or west. Please pick one. Please pick the orb that is on one of those 5 squares. Okay, don't pick the one that's inner cardinal. That is important because like I'm giving you this direction now, but sometimes we'll have like the mass of the raid just decides to reflect the wrong orb for some reason, and then the people doing the mechanic as directed end up getting killed. So don't do that to your teammates. Make sure you guys all reflect the correct orb so we're not we're not killing people for following directions. Don't make a liar out of me, please. That's gonna end the raid, just due to wipes and stuff. So make sure you reflect the same thing. Let me pull up the full host plan. Okay, so I just told reflectors and dispellers what you need to do, tanks. You guys know what to do. I just went over that. Regarding super chests, we use the wall strat and we use the right wall. So, for example, if the safe spot for super chest is behind 2, we start on the Bravo side. So if the safe spot is dead north, we start dead south. And then facing the safe spot, facing north, I'm giving like call out directions based on whether or not you are 5, 6, or 7. How do you know if you're 5, 6, or 7? You're gonna get 2 debuffs with a number of dots on them. Add up the number of dots. You should come up with a 5, a 6, or a 7, depending on whether you're 5, 6, or 7 and what the configuration of the field is like. I'm gonna call it out. Like 5 stand on Charlie, 6 is in the corner, 7's on Delta, something like that. Or maybe 5's all the way up front on 2, 6 is in the corner, 7's on Delta. Sometimes that happens. Or I might say 5's on Bravo, 6 is to the left of Bravo, 7's to the left of 6's. When I say to the left, I'm looking at the safe spot where we eventually need to wind up, and it's to the left facing that direction. So yeah, where me and Grim Samson are running off to. This is the left. If the safe spot is here on the Bravo side and we're starting on 2, then rotate your camera 180 degrees, and it's the left facing the safe spot. Okay, Relentless 2 curse pattern. Someone make that picture. Bear's made some. Oh, is this the clear? Okay. Be prepared for curse patterns. The pictures that Pixis linked is just like two possibilities of each of the two like half-moon cleaves that go out during the Relentless 2. What I am going, the way I figured it, so I haven't successfully like consistently called this out yet, but like I have a plan today. So wherever the knight shows up, I'm gonna note if it's like left of center or right, not center, left of its corner or right of its corner. And if it's like left of its corner, be prepared to get knocked 90 degrees left if it's a curse pattern. If it's right of its corner, be prepared to get knocked 90 degrees to the right. That's how I'm thinking of this, and today's the first time I'm going to try it. We might not see that pattern though. Okay, just all you really need to do is get knocked away from where the knight is going to knock the orb, and where the queen is going to do the half-moon cleave, the haircut, the whatever you want to call it. And then that is the first slash. The second slash for Relentless is going to happen either from the north, south, east, or west, straight through the arena. Be prepared for the curse pattern there that the queen will slash through like the majority of the safe space. Be prepared to duck into small triangles of safe spot. Look for the safety Dorito, and then get to the correct position.
When you say 90 degrees to the left or right, you mean when facing the knight, correct? Facing
dead on the knight. Yeah, because if you note, like, if the knight is...
I was just clarifying in case you don't understand.
Yeah, so for example, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to try to do. I haven't managed to do this correctly yet, just because the situation hasn't arrived since I figured out like how I wanted to do this. But when Relentless 2 comes out, I'm going to go to the middle square. I'm going to look like where towards the corner, because that's where the knight is coming from, towards some given corner, and it's going to show up on like the left or right side of the corner. So if it's on the left of the corner, I'm just going to note it out. Knight is left of this corner, wherever corner it's at, and then that should prepare everyone. Like if it's left of corner, you're going to get knocked 90 degrees to the left if it's a curse pattern. Because if you can look at that picture, like if the knight is left of the corner, the safe spot is also to our left. And then conversely, if the knight is to the right of the corner, the safe spot seems to be to the right. But again, that is only for a specific cursed pattern. It doesn't always happen. If it doesn't happen, great. But if it does happen, be prepared to do that thing. Wiggle check. Don't get AFK kicked, because we got a few more things to go over here. Or actually, one more thing. Murder chess. So the first chess pattern that we see, a lot of stuff is going to explode. I'm going to just front load this in your head right now. You're going to look for the east and west chess pieces. That's going to identify which rows are unsafe. Those chess pieces will have numbers that show up after they pop up after a few seconds. That will tell you how many steps into the board the east and west chess pieces are going to move. That'll tell you which columns are not safe. And then North Swing Glow will force us north, south, east, or west. North Swing Glow will cleave like 3.5 squares from wherever it's showing up. So if it's coming from alpha, like the front half of the one column is unsafe, the back half is safe. And that is relevant because if this west chess piece decides to go in one step, then we only have like literally 3 half squares of safe space to write that out. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna try to call it out. I'm not even gonna allude to whether I've been getting it right or not, because usually when I say I've been getting it right lately, then that's the day I fuck up the calls. Just pay attention and use your eyes. Those of us Aether Shielding should have 9 out of 15 charges. That is okay, that is enough. Do not swap in a fresh Aether Shield. You have enough charges for this fight. You're going to slot in Aether Shield during Soft and Rage. just be prepared to open up your holster and slot your lost Aether Shield over your existing Aether Shield. You're gonna use your charge from your current Aether Shield going into Soften Rage, and then you're gonna swap it out, and then you're gonna cast it again for Impure and Iniquity at the end. And that's it. That's all I got. So let's get shell 2s, or just shell, any shell out, doesn't matter how, doesn't have to be shell 2. Let's get shells out on people at least 15 minutes. If you've got more than 15 minutes, get in front of the purple line, because this is a 10-minute fight. You don't need 30 minutes of shell, so if you've got enough, don't burden your healers. And then team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks, report when ready. And while this is going out, I want to shout out our team leads for today. Ari Yusuru, thank you for leading Alpha. Daniel Carson, thank you for leading Bravo. Scramblo Blamblo, thank you for leading Charlie. Emiko Emmy, thank you for leading Delta. Mr. Judo, thank you for leading Echo. Ezekiel Azra, thank you for leading Foxtrot. And Sir Spinal Tapper, thank you once again for leading Gloomside through their encounter. Rend, Kira Mist, and Minerva Tavis, thank you for doing Rend. And Willie Cruz, thank you for handling Flare Star. And even though we did not have a clear duelist, that's okay because we got some knowledge. So Segijin Hikashi, thank you for progging the duel. Hopefully we see you in a future LEGO Steppers run in front of the statue at some point. But today wasn't the day. Sometimes it's like that. And then what's that?
I'm very confident that you will know. Thank you for the death. I made a really dumb mistake, but.
Oh yeah, okay. We're expecting to see you there. We're expecting to see you there next time. And then Pixis Leclerc, thank you for handling Vanish at Phantom. And that's all I got. Let's find out if we are ready to go. Alpha's ready. Bravo's ready. Delta's ready. Echo, Foxtrot, and Charlie are waiting on 1. Alright, so we're waiting on... Okay, Echo's ready. Charlie's ready. Foxtrot is ready. I feel like you guys know that. You guys know that I'm gonna parrot stuff that you say in the yell chat, so I have to stop this. Alright. All teams are ready for the final time in this dungeon. Go ahead and pop your food. Take a last hit. You got smoked chicken, your pop toast salad, your zephyr, your chicken fettuccine, whatever you use. Win or lose. Thank you guys for being here. Girth Max, is that Girth Maximus? Yes. Because we have 2 GMs here, so, and they're both tanks. Girth Maximus with tank stance on will lead us out of the gate here. 30 on the board. And here we go. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully we made excellent use of your time here. No fizz range, right click, buffoonery. And Girth, if you could, pull on 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Aether Shield, Stone Skin, 2 heavy medication, please. Alright, coming up next is Murder Chess. Surprisingly deadly normal chess, aka Murder Chess. Here we go, find the east and west chess pieces. Those rows are not safe. Okay, how many steps? This middle column is safe. Looks like to the right. Okay, all the way back, right here. Right here. One in, go 1 in. Right here. Middle column is not safe. Middle column is not safe. Middle column is not safe. Alright, everyone's alive. Grip Maximus, stand by for your invuln mechanic. Cleansing slash going out, go ahead and invuln that now. You're going to take 2 hits. 1, 2. Skuldar, Pendragoon, go ahead and take over with your tank stance on. Dirk Maximus, tank stance off. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, heavy mitigation, please. Stone Skin to once again help out again with the bleed. We are now going into Super Chest 1. Good job so far. Super Chest 1. Find the safe spot. It is behind 2 or Bravo. We're starting on the other side. Where is it? Safe spot behind Bravo. We're starting on 2 sides. Back is safe. Wall is safe. 5's on 3. Or excuse me, 7's on 3. 6 is in the corner. 5's on 4. 5's on 4. 6 is in the corner. 7's on 3. 5's on 4. 6 is in the corner. 7's on 3. 5's on 4. 6 is in the corner. 7's on 3. Do not overrun your first set of buffs. You're going down the wall. Okay. We're going to the middle. Did you just mess that up? What happened? Alright. If you're gonna die in the safe spot. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know. That was strange to see. Alright, reopener with lost actions here, and just stack up on this tile in front of us. This green Bravo tile. It's not safe. Oh, did I call something wrong? Oh, Aether Shield, Stone Skin to heavy mitigation. Get off of this Bravo tile if you're not reflecting. Okay, make sure you guys reflect the correct orb. Don't reflect the convenient one. Start dispelling, reflects on Bravo, the tile that we were just on Bravo. Alright, duck into that shell, everyone. Duck into that shell. Alright, good job. So far, so good. Going into Relentless 1. Order of operations is North Swain, Tethers to Wind, Gunner Mechanic. North Swain, Tethers to Wind, Gunner Mechanic, and the Gunner is between 4 and 3. Please observe that. Tethers, if you're tethered, you are going to wind, if not, hit the right. So, order of operations, North Swing Blow, North, Tethers to Wind, and you're opening towards the Gunner in the corner. They're on the side. Alright. Tank 2. Spin and inbound. 1. Oh shit.
Do we now need to dispel the Queen here?
It's already done. It's already done.
Okay.
It's already done. Alright, tank number 3 take over. We just nerfed 2 people. Okay, center tile. Center tile. This is Relentless 2 starting the center tile. Shield Omen. So this is a downtime mechanic. Just focus on doing the mechanic. Okay, where is the knight? Okay, knight is left. Okay, easy pattern to the right. We're going to get knocked to the right. Do not get knocked out of the arena. All right. Identify the untethered soldiers at 1 and Alpha. There's the Queen. Okay, small triangle safe space on 1 or Alpha. It doesn't matter. Just pick a. Just get away from the Queen slash. Bravo or not safe. Right. Back to the middle. Stack up on the middle tile. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation, hold your burst. Build up gauges. We're going into Super Chest 2 again for downtime. Alright, just like Super Chest 1, there's the safe spot star on the other side. Okay, over on 2. Back is not safe. Wall is safe. So 5's on 4, 6 is between 2 and 4, 7's on 2, 5's on 4, 6 is between 2 and 4, 7's on 2, 5's on 4, 6 is between 2 and 4, 7 on 2. We are walking down. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. We're walking down the 4 column now. Again, do not overrun your head buffs. If you take more steps than what's over your head, you're going to die. Alright, finish it up in the safe spot. If you're gonna die, die in the safe spot. And don't worry about it too much because we're going to have LB3 right after this. Healers, if you're going down, please let us know. Alright, reopen it here. Involve that cleansing slash. Carry on. I'm just gonna go here because I think we took damage there. Alright, stack up on this Bravo tile. Yeah, any tank can move at this point. Okay, Relentless 3 stack up on this tile. Tight stack in front of the Queen. Sword Omen. Knight's gonna show up on us. It's gonna be find the safe quarter, get out. Followed by normal turrets. Find the safe quarter, get out. Go through the Queen. And then just get out of the way of all this shit. Don't get shot. Reflectors, Dispellers, activate Rain. Reflectors, dead center, dead center, dead center. Dispellers, okay, so alright, everyone in the shell. I think it's safe to say that this has been an execution.
Yeah, pretty nice pattern.
Aether Shield, Stone Skin, so heavy mitigation. And just hit it a little bit. Alright, happy Thanksgiving for those of you in the States who celebrate. Yeah. I don't know what you guys celebrate at this time of year outside of the States, but if it's the holiday season for you, thank you for happy whatever you
Looks like
whatever you
12
celebrate.
clears.
12 clears, nice. All right, let's resolve our depths, and then take a picture against the tree, and then dog walk afterwards. Looks like there's no dead, so we even got our. Yeah, this has been this is a holiday gift. This is a holiday gift. Thank you, game.
So I was just wondering because the lightning attack thing, that's a dispellable thing, right?
Lightning attack?
Yeah, it's like a little debuff on the with 3 lightning bolts.
Oh yeah. So that's
yeah,
already.
because that was stuck on the boss for like 10-20 seconds after the dispel thing. That's why I called it.
It might have been the latency thing for your, because like I was looking at it when you were saying it, and like I didn't see it.
I think it went maybe it went away like right after, but on my screen it looked like it was there for a very long time. So
yeah, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes that happens, but I mean we're here. So.
It worked. So it worked. So I'm not complaining.
The thing, so I think the lightning needs to be dispelled before it does its like raid wide where we stand under the shell. We survived that, so it's not too great.
Yeah, it was gone by that time. So
all right, let's take a picture here with our achievements. Congratulations once again. I'm gonna paste this picture into victory lap. Alright, go ahead and finish up your G poses. Sometimes it's like that. The game just wants to keep giving you feet.
I got another headpiece. I'm just glad I didn't get another hand, because then I would actually need no more hands.
Sometimes it's like that. Alright, as soon as you guys are done with G-Pose, just go ahead and hop out of the instance. First time clears, go ahead and loot your brand spanking new achievement mount from the achievement window. No need to go to Old Gridania and talk to Jonathan.
I'm not actually gonna make this dog walk, although I would love to, but I gotta get some laundry done before I go to bed, so thank you all, see you later.
Alright, thank you for coming. Yeah, completely optional, of course. This is just kind of a celebration that we do for our first time clears on Lego Steppers. So.
My real life dogs are bashing my arm because they know they get a run before dark after this ends, so I'm going to do their
they're already conditioned. They already know what to do with.
It's not like a little walk either. It's a straight 5-mile run too. So they're ready to go.
Okay, we'll try to not delay this too much. All right, so what's going to happen here is that if you guys are attending the dog walk, come over to Sarkatan Server Dome and Enclave. And first time clears, just hang out at the main Aetherite, re-clears, and folks joining us from Twitch. I don't know how many are watching, but oh, just a bot. One bot. Okay. Well, robot, you're also welcome if you can follow directions, but yeah. So re-clears form up at the place at the place. You know where to go because we did this for you. And then first time clears, just hang out here at the main Aetherite on your Cerberus mount and await further instructions. Yeah, it's a holiday. It's effectively a holiday, like hard holiday season week. So
Where are we going?
first time clears, hang out at the main Aetherite, re-clears,
Where?
come up to the place. It's not like it's a super secret or anything, but I just don't say it just so like first time clears don't accidentally go to the wrong spot.
What Aetherite? Like what world? Sorry.
Oh, we're on Sargatanis. Excuse me. Yeah, Sargatanis, Doman Enclave. Yeah, no need to leave party or anything. Just server jump from Ulda or wherever, and then make your way over to Sargatanis Doman Enclave. And if this is the first time clear for you, hang out at the main Aetherite re-clears. Come up to the place and form up. Oh, I better shout. Shamelessly plug. So while we're waiting for folks to get over here, I'm gonna plug that our final week before Endwalker is coming up. I do have a calendar up on upcoming runs PF listings. Like a number of folks are going to be holding multiple runs. Some even have their own themes. Like let's see, Veriz really wants to go in on the all tank prog. That's gonna happen after my run on Saturday, so looking forward to that. Tasku on 90K is I think he's opening his list to RSVPs now. So if you're not already on that server, I encourage folks who are interested in the speed kill to hop on 90K and get in touch with Tasku because he's taking people for that. And then let's see here. Chuck is running a Chunibyo prog on Monday, early afternoon, early afternoon Pacific time anyway. Maybe it's early evening his time. And then Atma is running a Weird Hat prog. Well, I say Weird Hat prog, but like I don't know what he actually wants to do there. And I think he might have some special guests too. So stay tuned for that. And then yeah, we're just and then a final Chaos Jobs run on Wednesday morning. And then a super dog walk on Wednesday evening before our server shutdown. So we're gonna do like a massive kind of like a thank you to all the folks who've been running with us over the months. All right, first time clears, hang out the main Aetherite re-clears, come up to the place. Is anyone else on the way?
I'm on the way.
Okay. I don't let us start with that.
I accidentally teleported to the main area and thought I went to Sarge, but I actually didn't, so I just wasted 2 teleports for no reason. Oops.
Alright, it looks like Yuko is also on the way. Alright, Yuko, whenever you're in place and anyone else who is still who was on the way, just let us know when you're ready to go. I'll do that sometimes when I'm on the wrong world. All right, is anyone else still on the way? If you're still on the way, please say something. Otherwise, we're gonna get started here. Okay, I'm assuming everyone is here. So first time clears. From the main 8th right, go ahead and turn on your RP walk. If you're a keyboard and mouse player, that is the division key on your numpad, the slash. And if you're a controller player, just a light tap on your control stick and walks your way, RP walk your way up to that position. And we're going to welcome you into the clear fold. Once you get here, you gotta go slow. You don't want to go fast because then people won't get a chance to see your brand spanking new mount. But yeah, go ahead and start making your way up here now. Alright, we do have a standard bear. I was wondering about that. Looks like we have a few standard bears. What even? This is the smallest mount I've seen. What is this? Looks like a small off.
People are busy on Tuesday. Oh wow.
Yep. Dodo mount. Alright, welcome. Alright, Yuko and Kaguya, thank you for leading our folks. Wow Muffin. Tater Chips. Arthel Nightingale. Ari Yusur, thank you for leading Alpha. Minnie Mouse, thank Shadow Aroni. Mew Lightly. Bastion Alexander, Willow Valhalla, Teninger Resvelger, and Sindred. Congratulations on your first kill, and let's bring it in. Looks like that's it. Let's bring in Dogpile and the dogs. Yay. There we go. I was waiting for, I'm like, who's gonna do it? Alright, thank you for doing that. And that's all I got. Congratulations on clearing GR Savage, and enjoy your mount. And that's all I got. Yeah, if you want to collect more tokens for your armor, your augmented Lost Order, Diable, just hop into a future run. You're now cleared, so you know everything that you need to do. And if there is not a run that meets your scheduling needs in the future, feel free to step up as host. Anyone can ask for a host. We don't do like a background check. No Savage or Ultimate clear logs required. Just the willingness to learn and make mistakes and be patient with others, and that's it.
Thank you
And that's
so
all
much.
I got. Yep. Have a
That
good
was
day.
great.
Stay safe. Happy Thanksgiving if you guys celebrate. Be careful out on the roads, especially tomorrow. It's a pretty savage day for road traffic. The day before Thanksgiving in the United States, so do be careful out there. Be careful for yourself, and be careful of others. So that's it. Have a good day.
Thank you for the run.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Have a
you.
nice-
Thank you for the run.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Yeah.